DMTombstone Live, episode 101. How's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again with a brand new episode of DM Tombstone Live for you guys. And yeah, I gotta say, yesterday was quite a thing. I mean, seeing Saturday night main event and how the ending went, it was pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sad to see Goldberg, retire. But obviously, they were not going to make him win the world title. After all, it was his last match. And at least Gunther gave him some respect for him to be in the ring to say his final goodbyes. Even though they cut most of it out from NBC and Peacock, but but lucky enough, I've seen people on Facebook that post the full retirement speech from him, and I gotta say, man, thank you, Goldberg. Most of your career, you were probably not that good of a wrestler to some people, like I don't know Bret Hart, but like I said, you at least inspired many people to still believe that you still got it and was always ready to see who's next. And it looks like after last night, I think the question is no longer of who's next. It's more of what's next. Because Goldberg may be done in the ring, but he ain't done doing what he does best. And for what he may do next, who knows? Maybe see him in movies and TV shows. We may see him as a new coach in a brand new season of LFG. Who knows? But we do know he may be done in the ring, but he ain't done out of the ring. But I would say Saturday Night's main event was an okay show. Would I say probably a best show? Absolutely not. I mean, there are a lot of things that happened. Obviously, Solo Sikoa retaining the U.S. title. And his title doesn't even have the nameplates for him, for God's sakes. It's literally just the standard stock plates that the title comes with. He's a champion, but he doesn't have his own custom side plates. In fact, I think the last time he was holding the title on SmackDown, he still had Jacob Fatu's side plates on there. Hold on one second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, let me continue on with when I say this, like when I always do every single episode of DM Tombstone Live. Everything on here is unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens. To try to keep it family friendly as possible. But yeah, Saturday Night Main Event was an okay main event, especially the beginning with Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre, with Logan Paul and Jelly Roll outside the ring. And obviously, it looks like they're preparing for Jelly Roll to start getting to the ring. It's kind of odd to see celebrities start to do wrestling. I know I'm saying that. He's like, well, what about Logan Paul? Well, Logan Paul is kind of not a big fan of that guy. Jacob Owie. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Start panting like dog. Why? Okay, weirdo. Not gonna happen. Thank you, though. But for anyone that is watching my stream, make sure you're also hitting the like on it. And also, you want to know what I'm all about, especially about these in the background. Lori Arano. Hi. Lori. If I do mispronounce your names, I do apologize. After all, it's hard to pronounce many names, especially if they're from foreign countries, especially those that want to leave comments in foreign text, like they think I can read, like Mandarin or some stuff like that. I can't. But yeah, Bill Greathouse. Hi, Bill. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for being a part of this live stream. And as well, guys, if you do like my content and you do like what you see, don't forget to check out my other videos, like 430 of them I've done on my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to them if you haven't already, guys. I'm already near close to getting. I mean, I'm already over 720 some subscribers. Let's try to get to 800. Well, I'm still working on waiting to see those that are entered in for the 700 subscriber giveaway. And I know SummerSlam ain't that far off, but how about this, guys? How about I've tried to say by next week? Maybe I'll give you guys till next week till I reveal the winner of the giveaway. How about that? So, guys, by next week, I'm gonna announce the winner of the giveaway. Simple as that. And but as well, don't forget the notification bell as well to make sure you guys update or stay updated on what I do. Chunky Monkey 5338. Hi, Chunky Monkey. Funny name, guy. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a hot day today, yesterday. And yesterday, we had a couple storms, but looks like all that passed by. Thank God for that. And yeah, if you guys don't see it from that pillow in the background right there, I went to see the new Superman movie, and I gotta say, in my last stream, I gotta give great praise to that movie. It's a great movie, and yeah. So I say, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. And I know you're thinking, well, you did see Saturday Main Event, and of course the Great American Bash. Yes, I did. But have I seen All In of AEW? Actually, no, I have not because after all, it was kind of hard to watch all of them. And obviously, for a pay per view like All In, it's on Max, which I don't have Max. And it's kind of hard to watch it. But luckily enough, some people post stuff about that on Facebook, which I've seen. And it looks to me that Dustin Rhodes has become the new TNT champion due to the fact that Adam Cole has been reported injured again and had to relinquish the TNT title. So just so happens, I think Dustin Rhodes has won that TNT title. But is it a rumor? I'm not quite. I mean, I'm not quite sure because after all, I didn't watch All In, but I did see segments of it on Facebook where they talk about how Adam Cole was injured and he had to relinquish the TNT title. There was that. Well, yeah, I say Saturday Main Event and the NXT Great American Bash. They were great shows, and hopefully we're gonna. And of course, there's also coming up Slammiversary for TNA, which I don't know if I'll be able to see that, but obviously there's that one where it's gonna. Well, but there's also tonight Evolution 2, the first all-female pay-per-view is back, and this time with great matches. And I wonder if they're gonna have female announcers. I mean, if it's gonna go all out with the all women's pay per view, you're gonna have probably a female announcer and also a lot of female refs. Why not have female ring announcers? Oh no, announcement teams. You know, I mean, I know there's not many of the female announcers, but I feel like if they're gonna go all out with all females paper or PLE, they get it with the all female group. I'm not saying the camera people should be female, but I'm saying like the ring, like the ref, the ring announcer, and of course the table announcers as well, being all female. But there's a lot of matches going on there, like the triple threat match for the women's Intercontinental title. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Becky Lynch may retain the Intercontinental title. Then there's the NXT Women's title being defended there, and hard to say about that one at all because the winner of that one's gonna face Slamovich for the winner take all women's title for the NXT and TNA Knockouts women's titles. I'm pretty sure there's other female matches. Like I think there's like Jade Cargill versus Naomi again. Let's see how that one's gonna end up. And of course, there's the the women's world title, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. And, Rhea has never beaten Io Sky ever. And I feel like they're going to make it to where it has to be Rhea Ripley to win this world title. To at least finally get that one. Or else, I mean, unless they're going to do it like how it was for Sami Zayn to never beat Drew McIntyre. But who knows? Then there's Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus, the Hall of Famer, for the for the WWE Women's title, and Trish for a chance to try to win her 8th title. Then there's the Fatal 4-Way, a team from SmackDown, a team from NXT, and a team from Raw to take on Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. As far as I know, I don't feel like Raquel Rodriguez or Jordan Grace or whatever her name is gonna, or Roxanne Perez. Or I don't think Roxanne Perez or Raquel Rodriguez is gonna retain the women's tag titles. I think they're gonna lose them. And either the Kabuki Warriors or Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, it really don't matter. I just know that there's gonna be new women's tag titles. I mean champions. And I think that's pretty much it as far as I'm concerned. I'm not sure if there are any other matches, but I'm gonna say let's just see how tonight's evolution is gonna be. Yeah, looks like, and as well, I did send links out to Stephen Hammer and them. Stephen Hammer has just released a new video, short about him with the big gold belt. Check it out, pretty funny. And I said you gotta enjoy that guy. Make sure you check out his channel. It's Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer. He does belt reviews as well, and he's a great guy. Go check him out. Tell him DMTombstone Belt sent you there. And of course, still waiting on my buddy Dex from Dex TV. He still hasn't sent me his number, or he hasn't even contacted me with his new phone number yet. So we can start doing live streams again. But sometimes he forgets, or sometimes he's real busy. He doesn't remember, but we'll eventually get it going. Don't worry. As well, updates of my progress. Well, I have talked about yesterday. I fully restored my 17th belt, the Red Universal title. And I am receiving. I did get a send out strap ordered from me from Rana Munib, the one who gave me the Hogan 85, and I hopefully get it in soon so I can give you guys the review of it and have probably able to replace the stock strap on one of these belts here. Which one? I'm not. I don't want to say. Like I say, I don't do spoilers. And what else? I did have a couple more orders coming in. Just waiting for them to be processed and then send out. And if you guys already know what it's probably gonna be, then yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about them. But yeah, I think 3 more orders are gonna come in, and for you guys, it's probably gonna be a big thing. And I know what you're be thinking. Well, when are you gonna think about stopping? I know it probably may take a little bit of a leeway off it for a little while. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop trying to get as much as I possibly can. Yeah, I'm gonna probably, and yeah, but look, it looks like almost 14 minutes already doing this live stream, but I'm gonna probably do it for about half an hour or so. Then I'm gonna end the stream, relax a bit, maybe go hit for the pool. It's pretty hot outside. Lucky enough, not storming, but I'm gonna go for a little dip in the pool, while I can. Just got done mowing the lawn, and it was getting a little hot outside. But yeah. And so far, I've still been checking up on that 700 subscriber bell giveaway. Still not many people, other than I see 3 entries. And oh, yeah, my back. But yeah, I mean, 3 is better than nothing. And it almost let us. And of course, the other day I was feeling a little bit off because last time I was checking, I was near 725, and then every day this week I was checking to see the subscriber count was going low and went down to 720. And now I checked it again, it's at 725 23. So I'm thinking, what's up with you guys subscribing and unsubscribing and subscribing again? Like, you think you get, I mean, you think you get something out of that? I'm not quite sure, but you know, every bit of you guys, it really do help to get me going what I do best. So I would say if you guys are subscribed and do like what I do, please don't unsubscribe and subscribe again. Just stay subscribed. It really helps me out. Yeah. Sometimes I just feel like I'm bored doing all this stuff, but try to do something make you guys feel stay entertained for a little while. I know yesterday I did mine a little bit later than usual. Usually I would do it around noon or that, but I was at the movie theater watching Superman, like I said, doing little things here and there. And then I was well, at least I was still able to post it during the time of watching the Great American Bash. Oh yeah, if you guys hear noise in the background, I'm just watching a random video by Windigoon, his name. His guy is known for a channel for doing like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. The recent one I'm watching is about how the FBI, axed the MLK. And if you want to watch that, go check it out. He's a great guy. But yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I am. And I'm pretty sure of that. I'm still wondering about what's next for me, especially when it comes to my collection. I mean, after all, I'm still working on fully restoring these belts, like my undisputed WWE title. That's the only belt left I need to have restored. And I don't know what you're thinking, but what about like this belt, the big gold? Well, Muhammad Ali's belts, they're his stones are, I would say, they probably are cubic zirconias. They're pretty good looking stones. They're not stock plastic stones or stuff like that, like from other belt makers. So I'm gonna probably leave those ones alone. They look fine to me. They don't look, and two, they do sparkle like actual cubic zirconias or Swarovski crystals. I mean, I didn't ask them if what they are, but I do know the fact they are great crystals, and I'm not gonna touch them. I'm just gonna leave them be. You know, they do some. One of them did fall out, but I look like I reset it. So fine. So like I said, I'm not gonna touch those. I'm just gonna think that one has real stones on them, and we'll leave it alone. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully the fully restore my modern the undisputed title. Then we get more send out straps, just to replace the stock straps because I know eventually the stock straps don't last long. Like my Attitude Era Oval IC replica from WWE Shop that I've repainted every stone. The stock strap on that's already showing cracks around the side where the side plates are screwed in, and I'm gonna get that one replaced. Uh, the current IC and US belts, like the US belt, it's starting to crack in the back, so I want to get that one replaced as well. Like I said, I know I am one thing about getting replacement straps for most of my, from if not yet all my replicas, except for obviously the ones that have been signed. I mean, if I would have got a send out strap for them before I got them signed, that would have been perfect. Because I wasn't going to get to take the plates off the rear leather straps anyway. But to have them sign the stock straps, but then take it off and just put them on real leather and just leave the stock strap hanging somewhere out without the plates, it just seems kind of weird. Most people rather have their belts as they are if they are signed. You don't just want a signed strap. It's kind of stupid. like my SmackDown tag belts. That's been signed by Matt and Jeff. Obviously, I'm not going to touch that one because it's just been signed. And two, even I mean, if I did get a send out like strap for it, if I took the plates off and then just have the strap, it would be kind of weird just about the plates. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying. Bluey Champ. Hi, Bluey. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. I assume you're a big fan of that. I think it's what is it, the Disney Channel show, Bluey, about that dog that likes to be a superhero or something. I'm not sure. I haven't been. I haven't. I mean, I'm a little bit too old to be watching kids shows. Let alone watch one most recently of today like Bluey. Well, at least I understand what Bluey is. But yeah, I've been going on for 21 minutes. Okay, we go for a little longer. But yeah, like I said, I want to think about getting most of my belts restrapped. I mean, with a re-leather strap. I mean, so far, one, two, three, four of them have been re-leathered. My world heavyweight belt, the current WWE World Heavyweight Championship, both my red and blue universals, and my WWE Network logo belt have been restrapped. The real leather. I mean, have been real leather. And most of the bootlegs, obviously, I'm going to leave them alone because after all, they're on real leather straps anyway. And if I did try to get them re-leathered, it means I just got to send the belt out because they're the bolts are covered in the back of the re-leather straps. Omi, I am sorry. I lost my phone, but I found it, and I'm so sorry I haven't been seen on here for a while. Oh, it's okay, Bluey. Nice to see you here, and glad to see you back here. Yeah, great to see you again, Bluey. Thank you for being a part of this live stream. I mean, this is my 101st live stream. Yeah, I've done over 100 of these streams for you guys. Just to fill in the time in the void, do stuff. Because I know eventually I'm gonna see. I don't know when, but I know there could become parts in time that I might not be able to live stream for you guys. Let me adjust the camera so my head just not lower. Here, but I know there'll be coming times where I may not be able to do long live streams. If I could anything, maybe a half hour or so. Because there may come times where I have to work on the weekends, and if my job, if it's not being an ass, if it ends up being to the point where they take my weekends away, I'll try to do as much as I can, but I will let you guys know if I'm able to live stream or not. But like I said, guys, make sure you also hit the notification bell so you guys be aware of when I do live streams. Like I said, there's many belts I have hanging on the wall that definitely should get a re-leathered strap. Like right now, I'm thinking I'm gonna wait till I get a one-piece belt tip for my red universal so I can replace its stock belt tip. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, there's so let's see. I mean, most of my replica belts that are hanging in my display case, I could get re-leathered. Like maybe a send out strap for the scratch logo, big logo belt. Big gold, I'm not gonna touch because it has been signed by Ric Flair and Booker T. Maybe my undisputed or my WWE spinner. I mostly might think the WWE spinner because I think it deserves to be on a real leather strap. After all, it's been fully restoned, and it probably would look better with a full leather strap. And every other belt on there is on a real leather strap to begin with, so I can't touch that. Ooh, cool, yeah. Maybe my red Raw tag team belt because some of it looks like like that vinyl or whatever the material the belts are made of, chipped off on the side there. You know what's underneath it. Maybe my that big silver ECW belt. Maybe get a send out strap for that one. I know for my the current US, the current IC. Oh yeah, definitely probably my current WWE Undisputed belt. My uh my Biggs Inc. US spinner belt. Definitely need a send out strap on that because the strap of it's like over 20 years old. It's cracked, it's chipped, but it's really showing its age very bad poorly. I have it fully restored, but I'm gonna say I need to have it on a real leather strap. It's gonna look a lot better. AFK, okay. The 24/7 belt, they think about getting that one re-leathered as well. And I don't know if I get to get a one-piece belt tip for that because after all, I think its tip is a little bit different compared to the standard belt tips. My white network logo IC, and I mentioned already the Attitude Oval IC I have from WWE Shop, and obviously the network logo US belt I have hanging up. I put a tip on, not a one piece tip because it's a stock strap, or even my NXT belts, the NXT title, the NXT North American, or the NXT tag. Like those are the only replica belts I own that definitely think that I need to get a send out strap for. Or yeah, my WWE Cruiserweight or my United Kingdom belt. Definitely, if I get all those re-leathered, at least now I can say my collection will be a lot better. Especially try to get them as TV accurate as possible. I know most of them probably won't get a Velcro strap. Most of the modern belts will probably get the Velcro, like fake snap uh, treatment. While some of the older ones would definitely just stick to modern snaps because that's mostly what I like best and most other people like best. And it'd be more realistic because they weren't around, because most of the current belts right there weren't around for the Be the Velcro strap. I mean, even the current IC, it used to start with snaps and then they changed it to the Velcro ones with the fake snaps. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just wasting time in here. Yeah. And as well, think about getting custom side plates too, because I know got three, maybe four belts that need to have the custom, my custom side plates. Yeah. But anyway, wow, we're already near the 2 minute warning, so I feel like maybe just do the outro here and call it a day. But for all those that are being part of my live stream, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream, and thank you so much for liking it. And like I said, if you guys are enjoying my content and are new to my channel and want to know what all these are about, most of the bad boys that are hanging up on the wall, I made videos of them. Check them out on my channel. 431 or so videos on my channel for that. Make sure you like them. Make sure you share them. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? Let's try to get me to 800, guys. Try to get me to 800 this year. And don't forget to as well hit the notification bell so you guys be notified from when I start posting videos up on my YouTube channel or do live streams and all that. Also, shout out to my friends like Steven Hammer. Like I mentioned him, he does videos about belts as well. And check him out. He's a cool guy. It's Stephen Hammer, Steven Hammer. And of course, my buddy Dex from I Am Dex TV, or he just calls himself Dex now. He does live streams as well, mostly revolved with music. Also, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I may post pics there, but I post stuff here on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, possibly Saturday and next Saturday and Sunday. Have a good day, everybody. Well, I got a couple more seconds. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Have a good day, everybody.